Hey everyone, Zephyr here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a house in The Sims 1. And the reason why we're, doing a little throwback moment, more of a throwback moment than I normally do, because normally I play The Sims 2, is because recently the original Sims and The Sims 2 were actually re-released, so you can purchase them. And I've been itching to play the original Sims for a while now, so of course I bought it, because, my totally legal copy of The Sims that I own wasn't working for me properly. So I decided to go with the supported version, and it seems to be working so far. I'm hearing mixed reviews when it comes to The Sims 2. However, that's not my problem. I mean, I purchased The Sims 2 on Steam, but I'm gonna keep my game as is right now because it's stable. So that's not gonna be my problem. But I figured I'd mention it just to be fair to you guys who are debating buying these games. I'd probably recommend waiting. Like, do as I say, not as I do, basically. Either for a sale, for them to release patches to make the game more stable, or for smarter people than me to tell you how to get the game running. Because I'm not sure if, the fixes that we normally use to get The Sims 2 running would work on the newer version. Like, I'm not good at tech stuff, but that's my recommendations for now. But anyway, here we are creating a family home in The Sims 2. This house is for 2 parents and a child who I imagine is kind of, 12, 13 years old, kind of like entering the teenage years, except there's no teenagers in The Sims 1. But whatever. It's an older child who's gonna permanently stay as a child because that's just how it is in this video game. I had a lot of fun making this house. There's a certain charm when it comes to The Sims 1 and its objects. Like, I genuinely saw I think it was like a Twitter tweet of someone insulting the older Sims games and their graphics, and I'm thinking, like, this was the vibe at the time. Like, I don't know, like, I don't think The Sims 1 looks bad for what it is. And I don't think vanilla Sims 2 looks bad either, but I think The Sims 2 gets enhanced when you add custom content and stuff. They are not ugly games by any means. Like, they're not PS1 Hagrid. Like, they have their charms about them, and you can tell a lot of, love and care were put into both of the games. And I absolutely love the fact that more people are being able to experience these games. Like, being a part of the Sims 2 community, I've seen people be pretty snarky about these releases, and they do have some points. Like I said, the games are not perfect. They don't seem to be optimized particularly well, and I see why some people would call this a cash grab by EA. I'm not saying EA is, what all companies should strive to be. I'm not sucking EA's toes right now. But there is one thing that is being discussed at the moment that is kind of bothering me. I've seen people snarky about the fact that Sims 4 creators are going to start posting Sims 2 content or Sims 1 content. And, they mention the fact that they're not experienced in the game and they don't know the proper cheats to use in the game, or they're just playing the game just because it's gonna get YouTube views or whatever, and I just don't think that's the right attitude to have, honestly. Like, I think it's a good overall thing for big Sims 4 creators to be playing the legacy versions of the games and showing the Sims community what the older games are all about. Like, I love the idea of more eyes getting on The Sims 2 and The Sims 1. Like, I think it's healthy for the Sims 2 community overall for more people to be playing the game. More custom content is going to start coming out. More videos about The Sims 2 and The Sims 1 are gonna start coming out, and I want The Sims 2 and The Sims 1 to have its resurgence era, and getting more eyes on the game and having more people fall in love with it is a good thing. So I don't think it's right to be snarky about big Sims creators, playing the classic games. I think it's a really good thing. Though I do kind of see the point of being frustrated with people showing off the game and not showing its full potential, not knowing how to properly play it and spending 15 minutes doing something wrong I don't think that's productive. And I do feel like some of these videos that are going to come out are not going to show the game's full potential. But I feel like if a casual Sims player watched, you know, a Sims 2 video and was vaguely interested in it and, you know, maybe got the game for themselves and started playing it, they would learn all these tricks and they would learn where to get the best custom content and mods. And, like, then we would just, you know, have more good content out in the world because, you know, a lifelong Sims 2 player was created. And I feel like overall this whole thing is a good thing for the Sims 2 community, for the Sims community. Like, I don't know, I'm excited. But anyway, I guess we will talk about the build for a second. That is like my go-to segue because I normally yap about just about anything else when it comes to my speed builds. If you're new to them, that this is how they normally are. Half the time I'm not even talking about The Sims. Like, I'm just gonna warn you. There was one time where I was literally yapping about the fact that I wanted to go stay at a hotel that Oscar Wilde supposedly haunts, and I was talking about the fact that, like, what if we stayed in the room he stayed at, and what if he watched me and my boyfriend woohoo? Like, that's the type of segues we go on here at the OMG Zephyr channel. But anyway, this house has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Normally, I end up doing, like, 2 full bathrooms a build, but, like, not all builds need 2 full bathrooms. Are they nice? Are they convenient? Yes. But not everyone has them. So I'm trying to, like, cut back on my bathroom usage. Okay, I could have reworded that. We're rolling with it, though. I'm not re-recording that, no. I just want my houses to be more realistic. Not all houses have 2 bathrooms. A lot of them only have, like, 1 bathroom and a half bathroom. So, whatever. Speaking of not talking about the game, I do have a story for you guys. And it's kind of a small one, but it's kind of funny to me anyway. Here I was, just on TikTok, okay? Scrolling away, as one does. My For You page has been pretty messy lately. I think it's because of, like, what's going down in the United States right now in TikTok. It just hasn't been particularly right? It hasn't been itself. I've been getting a lot of weird content I wouldn't get before, okay? Anyways, I'm just in my bed scrolling on TikTok, as you do, and you know who pops up on my For You page? The owner of the restaurant I work at. I work in fast food. The owner pops up. And I'm gonna say it, the owner is a fairly attractive man. Like, he kinda gives me CM Punk vibes. Like, if you know, you know. And the video is literally just a picture featuring him along with, like, music in the background, right? And I'm thinking, oh, that looks like so-and-so. Then I click on the profile and I see more videos and I'm like, that is so-and-so. And turns out someone is catfishing as the owner of my restaurant on TikTok. Like, he's pretending he's from Brazil, but, like, literally it's the owner of my restaurant. Like, what are the chances of me seeing that? I do realize that sometimes TikTok shows you users that are in the same area as you, which is why you sometimes see a lot of locals on your For You page. But I'm assuming this catfisher isn't a local because, like I said, they had a Brazilian flag in their bio and the account wasn't in English. And I live in a part of Canada where most people either speak English or French, so there's not a lot of anything else here. So I can't imagine that this catfisher is local. But yeah, what are the chances? I kind of find it funny. I do realize that the big hallway in the upstairs of this build is kind of awkward, but I had a vision, okay? This build doesn't have an office, and I wanted space for my Sims to do various activities, okay? I even initially was going to put a half bathroom there, but I was like, no, I'm going to put things in this little space that my Sims would actually use. So I have a desk, I have a chess table, I even have like a little hamster cage. Like, it is a nice little landing area, so don't judge it, okay? It's functional, it's useful, it's better than a half bathroom. Oh, and I of course put the tragic clown painting in the kids' room. Like, you need to, you know, give them that childhood trauma. Honestly, having a clown portrait in my bedroom would have scared me as a kid, even without the clown, like, climbing out of the portrait and harassing me. I was really scared of clowns as a kid, or like really anything in a costume, so like I would have had a bad time if that was on my wall, but maybe this kid likes clowns. Maybe this kid wants to be a clown. I don't know. Let's put a positive spin on it. This kid wants to be a clown, and eventually a clown mentor will appear in their house, and everything's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna put a positive spin on this. I don't want to, like, dampen the mood of my video. Like, this is gonna be a good interaction with the clown. My Sims game isn't written by Stephen King. My Sims game does not take place in Maine. Like, my Sims are safe, unless I decide to delete the pool ladder. But anyway, we are getting towards the end of the video. If you guys liked it, please give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more Sims or Sims 2 content. And definitely subscribe if you want to see more. That's the most important part. Oh, and definitely let me know if you're playing the Sims 1 or the Sims 2 Legacy versions. I want to know how they're running for people. I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.